Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy, Unico Williams. I'm back with another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. You know what I love for you to do? I need for you to like and subscribe. I really appreciate when y'all do that. You know I love it. I love it so much. Also, you know the deal. Unico Williams on YouTube. UNIQO Williams. Look me up. I'm just scratching my head wearing a baseball cap. You know the deal. So let's get into it. Let's get into our first story here. First of all, I'm confused. I'm very much confused. And throughout this segment, I'm going to tell you why I'm confused on so many different levels. I'm very, 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 very confused. First of all, who is Kenneth Petty? What does he do? Like, so I heard that back in the day when I heard that Nicki Minaj, so Kenneth Petty, if you don't know, is the husband of Nicki Minaj. So apparently, I never thought, like, he stays in the shadows for the most part. I've never heard of him before. I don't know what he does. Like, what's his deal? What does he do? What's his thing? Does anybody know? Put it in the comments. I don't know who is he? What does he do? I don't know. I haven't done my homework because we know Cardi B's husband, what he does. My bad. And we know Beyonce's husband, what he does. We know a lot of people's husbands and some of the things that they do. Who is it? We know Keke Palmer's baby daddy. We know him. Kind of, but I mean, he stays in the background, but we know a little bit. Who is Kenneth Petty? Who is he? What does he do? I asked that because apparently he's gotten into it with Offset of the Migos. And this whole thing is bizarre. So for those of you who don't know, I guess apparently Kenneth Petty is supposed to be like an ex-offender, you know what I'm saying, with the S. And this happened sometime, and that's been Nicki has made some enemies in the past, Cardi B being one of them. And so they always tend to, like, the Cardi gang, her fan club, they always go against the Barbs. And that's the first thing that they bring up as Cardi gang. Like, they talk about the husband and his history and all that stuff. But again, I've never even heard the guy speak. I don't know any of this stuff. This is all alleged to me. So at any rate, so apparently he was like posting videos. Now, mind you, this dude is 45 years old. And I guess at the VMAs, Offset has said something to the clique or something, and then somebody DM somebody something. And so now last weekend, on the heels of, the Colorado versus Colorado State game, Colorado was lit all last weekend. And then not to mention Atlanta was popping too for a different reason. Now, this is what happened. So after this happens, dude is standing around with two other OGs, if you will, and they're standing outside, like across the street from where Offset was supposed to be staying at in New York. So they're doing all this. Like, let me see. We might actually be able to see some of this. Hold on, let me see. We might be able to see some of this clownery. Let's see. Excuse me. Okay, so
Offset, where you at? That's it. Offset, where you at? That's it. Gotta spend that shit. Them niggas out, nigga.
he's the guy with the hoodie on.
Nigga. You know it's shop, man. You know it's shop, yeah? We outside. Big Zoo outside, nigga.
Big Zoo's outside.
Big Queens, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Drop your low now, nigga. Drop your low now, nigga.
Look, you got them niggas, all set them niggas acting like niggas DM me. Yo, where you at? Where you at? Yeah.
We outside. We run this city, nigga. Don't let these niggas fool you. We run this city, nigga.
You see the addresses on the buildings, nigga. You see the plates on the cars, nigga.
Man, what's going on? What's happening? What's happening? What y'all niggas talking about, man? Let's talk, man. Let's
Well,
Out here.
this
Pussy ass niggas. I don't know who y'all think y'all playing.
they're like 45. They're like 45.
Sturdy, nigga.
This is
All the way.
okay. So there's that, and then there's this.
Sorry. They don't know where I'm from. They know where I'm from, though.
They know
I can't act like I don't. Big Queens, nigga.
Yeah, sturdy, nigga. What's poppin'? What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Big fucking money, man. What's up?
Yeah.
Where the niggas is at, man?
Yeah.
Huh?
You don't know
Big
niggas.
Zoom.
They said you don't know niggas.
Big Zoom.
We're on that vacation. You
Yeah.
gonna be planning your funeral, pussy.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
all the way to the street, nigga. Know everything, nigga.
Yeah.
Let's play.
Yeah.
Let's play. What's up?
We'll meet you there,
Let's
nigga.
play. Let's get it.
Let's
Let's
go.
get it.
Let us meet you there,
That's
nigga.
legendary. That's the sturdy
Let's get
right.
it going.
Yeah.
man.
So
We'll meet you on your vacation, nigga.
That's a fact.
They got Big Zoo outside. They wanted to.
yeah. So that happened. So with that being said, now, okay, so now let's take it back a little bit, right? Let's take it back. Cardi and Nicki Minaj have a problem. So when the guys get involved, the guys is gonna catch the strays from the Barbs or the Cardi gang. It is what it is, right? That's gonna happen. That's a thing. Okay. And the females are the best at being catty. So when it comes to doing stuff, like they're gonna be catty. So apparently he was threatening allegedly Offset. So Cardi gang, what they did was they called this man's probation officer. Like I said before, he's an ex-offender. And so he got put on probation in like Los Angeles, and he got put on probation for like not registering as an ex-offender in California when he moved there. So there's that going on. Everybody knows this is public knowledge, especially because they've been beefing, right? So they called it the district attorney. They called it his probation officer basically, and he got 120 days on house arrest. Let's talk. So what? Excuse me. While he's talking all this stuff on Instagram and on Instagram Live in front of like 38 people live, let's talk about what Offset was doing. While they're standing across from the street thinking he's there at this imaginary hotel room, Offset is at Kai's house. Kai Cenat, he's at his house having a blast. They're having a sleepover at his crib. They playing games, they clowning, watching the chat, doing what they do. They having a good time. Saturday, Offset is at the Colorado game on the field by the fan section, keeping them hype. He's on ESPN the next day. Matter of fact, he's on ESPN until 2:00 in the morning Eastern Standard Time. This guy ends his weekend, starts his week by getting on 120 days of house arrest because he was making threats in front of people with criminal records, which is against his probation. That's against his terms of his probation. How dumb is that? And secondly, this is my real question. What does Nicki say in all this? What does Nicki say in this, man? Like Nicki's name and all this is on the line. On all this is like, she cool with this? Like the stuff that he's saying, like, yeah, brother, we out here, brother, we gonna get you, brother, we gonna get you. Is that becoming of somebody that Nicki Minaj is like royalty in a sense? You know what I'm saying? Like, why would you jeopardize that on some wild stuff like that? Y'all millionaires, like 100 millionaires. Nicki is wealthy, and you out here playing street games? Why are you doing this? And then you playing street games with other millionaires. Man, they y'all racked up. Let somebody say something to you. I know you and both y'all wives don't get along. Just whatever. Like, I don't know, is you trying to stay cool with her? And then you was like, let me fend for my wife's honor. Is that what you was trying to do? You trying to be cool with her? Like, what are we doing? What is the point of all this? I don't know. If y'all got the answers, let me know because I don't get it. I'm not going live for 35 people threatening Offset, who's not even in the city. He's out living his life, having a great time. Gets on his private jet, goes to Colorado, goes to hypest game of the year, and you over there outside sitting on the corner with two of your homeboys talk about Queens. You know where we at. You know what it is. You know, y'all 45. Get off the internet like that, man. Y'all supposed to use the internet to check the news and stuff. Don't get on social media on that or be trying to motivate the youth to do something. Of that stuff you doing, man, it's some 19, 20-year-olds that's over there off of perks and stuff doing that stuff. What are you doing there? That doesn't make any sense, but it is what it is. Street code, all that. It is what it is. But again, thank y'all so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. I'm your boy, Unico Williams. Make sure that you go to my YouTube and, just like and subscribe. I need for y'all to do that. I love this. So, once again, thank you so much for tuning in to another episode of Do You Hear Me with Unico Williams. I holla. Thanks for watching. Make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. Don't forget, every Thursday, the full podcast is on Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and mama, I'm on Spotify. Overall 99 ENT bring you videos from Friday all the way to Friday. So be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. We appreciate it. Again, thank you so much.